Gemini. So we are going to go ahead and get your message for this week. So it's July 15th through the 21st. Of course, I'm going to be pulling the fortune cookie to see what this is relating to. And like I said, take what resonates, let go what doesn't. It's not going to match up with every Gemini out in the world. So let's see what's coming up for you. What is coming up for my gems? Society. Say yes to all the wonderful invitations coming your way. Excellent networking opportunities and new love interests for singles will be the result. Okay. So instead of turning your back or saying, yeah, I'm not feeling in the mood, or I don't feel like it, or whatever, put yourself out there. You're going to get some invitations and you're going to be meeting a good opportunity here, whether it is networking or with a love relationship. And look, we have luck on the bottom. A sudden change of luck is likely. Things are working in your favor. Excellent time for networking. More networking. So definitely something about your career, networking if you're trying to start a business. Yes. All right. So let's go ahead and get this Wisdom Goddess Oracle and see what else is coming in for you, Gemini. All right. Let's see. What is coming in? Wild Goddess Oracle for Gemini. Like I said, if you are interested in finding out a little more detail, you might want to check out your moon placement as well as your rising, what is it? Your rising placement. I don't know why that just like went out of my head. So we have Peacemaker. Oh, interesting. So we have the Peacemaker. It is time to make peace. You will get much farther on your path through kind acts and words than you will be forcing things or vengeance. So right away, I'm getting this energy of like, you know, you might be in this social group where a couple of you have had a falling out. So you might be avoiding things, which is a good thing because we don't want to start on any problems. And sometimes we just don't want to be triggered ourselves. But it might be time to make amends here, you know. It could be an opportunity for you, either to have a deeper connection or maybe even doing some networking. So burying the hatchet, you know, I feel like it might have been just something that was, you know, maybe not major where it can be fixed, you know, maybe miscommunication, something like that. We do have the Ruler on the bottom, which is sometimes we create and defend boundaries to protect yourself from the invasive or other inappropriate behavior of others. So also this might be as well as about setting boundaries. Maybe somebody doesn't know how to, you know, communicate in the best way. Or it could even be you, Gemini. Sometimes you can be a little harsh, you know, kind of blunt. And a couple of the Geminis I know like to poke fun at stuff. And, you know, some people are not in the mood for that, or they just don't like that. So it might be something to do with that as well. Okay. We have the Warrior on the top too. So maybe this is something you've been really thinking about a lot. You know, maybe you're concerned about it because it could have been a long-term friendship. And now there's, you know, some muck in that water. So let's see what else is coming up. We're going to go ahead and get the archangels and see who's coming in to assist you with this issue. Who's coming in to assist Gemini? All right, so we have two already. We have the Chariot. Oh, we already have the three. Page of Raphael as well as the 10 of Ariel. So the 10 of Pentacles, that is your material world. It's a lot of times it's about your home life or your financial situation. So it could be something career-wise too. So maybe work. Maybe you're having some issues at work with someone. It could be in the family as well, because like I said, 10 of Pentacles can be the family life, the work life. It's the material, you know, our abundance in the material world. We do have the Page of Raphael. Raphael is the Cups. So Page of Cups. So this could be making amends. I feel like this is really like making amends and burying the hatchet. It's not good to hold on to grudges and resentment. I mean, now if somebody did something really dirty to you, you might have to just forgive and move on and forget. But if this is somebody that you're close to, that it's just like some kind of issue that came up, some hostility came up, maybe some miscommunication, it might be time to mend that relationship, okay? And then we do have the Chariot, which is a major arcana. This could be a Cancer, but this is all about our determination and willpower. And this is Archangel Metatron that's helping. And it says determination and self-control, career advancement, acknowledgement of success by others. So whatever this is, it could be keeping you from advancing in your career as well. So that's another reason to just kind of let water under the bridge sometimes, right? Let's read these. The Ten of Ariel says there's so very much to be grateful for: financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. So yeah, that's our abundance in the material world, like I said. And then the Page of Raphael says gentle, loving, dreamy, open-hearted, and it's a new emotional situation. Messages regarding relationships or social invitations. Great intuition, insights. I'm really getting this energy of like this could be something where it actually deepens your connection with this person or situation, whether it's in a intimate relationship or just a business partner relationship. So I feel like, you know, they're going to appreciate you approaching and putting that water under the bridge, possibly even apologizing or forgiving, and it's going to benefit you in the long run. All right, so let's go ahead and get a, what's on the bottom? Two of Michael, Two of Swords. Yeah, see, so this is seeing things clearly, because sometimes we don't want to see things. It's just like, nope, I'm not going to do it. And not, you know, we need to delve deeper and figure out, like, you know, why am I wanting to hold this grudge or keep this going? You know, maybe it's time to bury that hatchet. So let's go ahead and clarify with the Rider-Waite. Look at that. I got this in there. We don't want that in there. All right, let's see. What's coming up for this Page of Raphael? Page of Cups. Get a little more onto this. What's coming up? Oh, yeah. See, we have the Tower. So something went down. Yeah, definitely. Caused some destruction, you know. And, you know, that can be devastating. But, you know, a lot of times we can't see clear because our emotions get all hot and heated and all upset. And then we overthink, because Gemini, you kind of like live in your head a little bit. So, you know, overthink things, make things up that's not even true. So this is like clearing that. After the dust clears, then we can see clearly. So I feel like, you know, maybe enough time has now passed and it is time to put yourself back into the situation where you are around these people or this person and let the dust settle and clear. Because like I said, holding on to grudges, you know, and I do feel like it's been bothering you as well. So let's go ahead and see what this 10 at Ariel, and I feel like it could be affecting you either career wise or in a social group setting, something like that. Yeah, oh my gosh, now with the 10 at Ariel, look, yeah, some toxic energy come in here. And this could be even our belief system, because maybe you made a mountain out of a molehill. So look, you have to be honest and look at yourself too. Did you make something, like maybe somebody told a joke? Gemini, you're great for jokes, but sometimes the ones I know can't take the jokes as well as they dish them out. So be honest with yourself. Is it something that was something minor and you're making a mountain out of a molehill? Is it your pattern of belief? If it's your self-criticism, was it somebody, you know, I'm not condoning this, but sometimes when people drink, they lose their inhibitions and say things maybe they might regret later. So it could be any of those things. So just be aware of that. See, this is healing. So we do want some healing. This is also an Aquarius as well as a Capricorn. So we have Cancer, Aquarius, and Capricorn, if any of that resonates with you. So let's go ahead and finally get this Chariot, this determination and willpower, acknowledging the success of others. I just saw that on the card. This could be also maybe somebody got promoted and you thought you were up for it and it caused some, you know, bad vibes with you or didn't sit right with you, and it could have created something. Maybe you lashed out, something like that. Let's see what else is coming up. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. See, yeah, this is looking out into the horizon. This is like, you know, we can't hold on to things from the past. We have to look for the future. You know, we can't drag that stuff from the past. It's going to hold us back from our future and our abundance in the future. So this is saying with this Chariot, it's time to move forward, because the Chariot's all about movement. So it's time to move forward, you know, because the only thing you're doing is sabotaging yourself in this situation, okay? I'm not saying you got to hang out with this person or anything like that, but it's time to let bygones be bygones, water under the bridge, all that stuff, all right? And let's see what's on the bottom. Yeah, see, again, this celebration, stability, things for the future, tapping into your higher self energy. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pull out the Sun and Moon Tarot and just get some advice, and then we'll close it off with the let me do this one first, the soul journey, and then we'll close it off with some advice from your spirit guides as well as the universe. You know, yes, it does sting when we're looked over, but it's not really the person's fault. They're after this, unless they did something deliberately, it's not really their fault, because it's, you know, they're out for abundance as well. So we have to look at it that way. We can't let our ego take a hold. All right. So let's see what else is coming up. Self-esteem, yeah. So it might have like really dampened your self-esteem a little bit, you know, because sometimes when we're thinking like, hey, I'm going to get this job, and then we don't, it's like, ooh, wow, I look weird now. So it says, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Yeah. So I do feel like this is going to be actually a benefit, you know. Maybe it would have been too much work. Maybe it would have taken you off of that path of where you're supposed to be or anything. So you have to look at it that way. See it in a different perspective and let go of that monkey water under the bridge. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what the spirit, I got to get these things out. Okay, let's go ahead and see what the spirit guides and the universe is telling you for advice. What's the advice for Gemini, please, on this situation? So, you know, we have to be honest with ourselves. Sometimes it's not easy, but yeah. Okay. So, yeah, see, you're not letting it go for something. We have the world or the universe here upside down. So this is the world. Usually things are completed. There's something not completed here. So unfinished business. You could be holding on to a grudge and not letting it close, not letting it finish up. So this is unfinished business here. It needs to be, sometimes unfinished business, we have to have closure ourselves. But I feel in this situation, it's something that you need to do. Now we have the high priestess, and it kind of came out like this too. This is your higher self. It is telling you, you know the right thing to do. You know, this is what you should be doing. This higher stuff, higher vibration stuff, not that ego stuff. I mean, it serves its purpose, but a lot of times it acts out of past situations and our fears. So we don't want to get in that energy. It's time to step into your higher self and do the right things. Do it with integrity and close this situation. And if you were wrong, admit you were wrong. Okay? And now we have the Two of Swords, but it's reversed. So I do feel like you're going to be gaining clarity and see it for what it is. So that's a good energy. It's so funny. This deck was not up reverse, but it came, everything kind of flipping over. So the spirit works in mysterious ways. So your message here, the advice from the universe and spirit is saying, you know, you got to stop holding on to this and keeping this going, whatever it is. Because even if you're not out to tell the people and tell everybody, inside you, it's eating you up. So you got to let it go and tap into that higher self, because you know that maybe you're being a little immature about the situation or holding a grudge or whatever. You got to let it go. Your ego is taking charge. And, you know, it says you are starting to see things, but, you know, you need to see things clearly. Remove that blindfold and see it for what it is. Sometimes we have to be the bigger person and admit when we're wrong. That's maturity, right? So that's what we need to do. And then on the bottom, we have the Two of Wands. Yeah, this is a tough decision. You know, yes, it's a tough decision. But, you know, it's not, you didn't look bad because you didn't get a promotion or whatever the situation. If somebody else was picked over you, you know, that's kind of like when we're in school and somebody gets picked and then we feel bad about ourselves. That's, you know, that's minor things. So, you know, I really feel like this could have been divine protection for you. Maybe you didn't get picked because there's something better for you out there, you know, or maybe you needed this lesson to realize, you know, to be proud and happy for other people that are successful as well. Because the universe loves that. They love us to be of service to other people. So that is your message. And yeah. Don't be a little greedy with that. Some people need, everybody deserves abundance. There's enough to go around. So, all right. So that is your message, Gemini. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye.